Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Apologies for the voice. It will consistently get worse throughout the course of this video, I promise you. I've just lubed it up. Ladies, all good and proper for the start to get as much out of it as possible. I do have a trusty bottle of water standing by just in case I need it. But I'm continuing my recovery, so please bear with me. And this news has just dropped approximately an hour or so ago. And I've been looking into various aspects of it. And we'll go into some speculation and some details in a moment. But Microsoft has acquired ZeniMax Media, who own Bethesda. And they will acquire titles such as The Elder Scrolls, including The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout, Prey, Wolfenstein, Dishonored, Doom, as well as upcoming titles such as Starfield, which we've seen a little teaser from Bethesda about, but nothing more. So, it's going to be really interesting to see how things are going to shape up from there. The deal itself has cost $7.5 billion. It doesn't appear as if it's been made because of any problems at ZeniMax. I don't think there's per se any financial difficulties there. I just think this is a bold move by Microsoft to try and claw back some of the ground that Sony and Nintendo have over them. If you look at the properties which Xbox has, exclusive properties, they're lagging way behind the others now. Halo was their big guy, but since Halo left Bungie, went into 343 Industries, it's deteriorated at a rapid rate of knots. The Halo title, Halo Infinite, was meant to, of course, pair up with the launch of the Xbox Series X coming in November, but that's now been pushed back. Halo Infinite, after the response that it got from the showing. So Microsoft are really looking for something to bolster. And what better way to bolster your ranks than to take on some beloved franchises? Regardless of how things have been going in recent years, particularly with stuff like Fallout 76 and whatnot, these are massive franchises which are beloved by millions of people. We saw again a very sneak peek of The Elder Scrolls 6, not last year's E3, and we were told that this was a ways off, years off. But with all of these titles, all of these games now under the belt of Microsoft, they can go under the Microsoft's Pass, which they're really pushing. This is the way that I think Microsoft really want to see games going forward. You pay for the Microsoft Pass, you can just get the game free on launch. Digital, so they control it as well. They control every aspect of the game. But there's other aspects to go into as well. Because not only will Microsoft acquire the licenses, they'll also acquire the technology as well. So is it the creation engine with Bethesda? They'll acquire that. That, of course, has received a lot of stick in recent times with Fallout 4, never mind Fallout 76. With Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 particularly, with how the engine, which is still an iteration of the same engine from the 1990s, just doesn't seem to be coping with current day gaming. And people have just been begging for Bethesda to embrace a new engine or create a new engine instead of constantly patch fixing the creation engine, which of course, when you just constantly patching it, you're still bringing the problems from the previous iteration with it. and they were all too apparent with Fallout 76. So we got a tweet here from Phil Spencer. Xbox and Bethesda have worked together for years. We share similar passions and beliefs. Proud to welcome them to Team Xbox. Excited at how we'll advance gaming together for players everywhere. And again, this is reiterated with Xbox. Today is a special day. We're thrilled to welcome the talented teams and beloved games franchises of Bethesda to Team Xbox. Read the full announcement, which I'll just scooch there. And Pete Hines, today we announced Bethesda is joining the Microsoft Xbox family. And I wanted to share some thoughts on what it means to us all. Now, one game which doesn't go under the Bethesda banner, goes actually under the ZeniMax banner, is The Elder Scrolls Online. And they have also responded in a tweet. The studio director has said, by now, I'm sure that most of you have heard the exciting news. ZeniMax Media, the parent company of ZeniMax Online Studios, has signed a deal to be acquired by Microsoft, which, by the way, will complete in fall of next year. So there is still plenty to discuss in the acquisition of it, but the acquisition has been approved. But there's still stuff which has got to be sorted out, but it'll go final in approximately a year or so time from now. Including Bethesda Softworks and all of its studios, including ZeniMax Online Studios. I want to take this moment to reassure the Elder Scrolls Online community that Elder Scrolls Online will continue to be supported exactly as it was. And we fully expect it to keep growing and thriving on each of the platforms that are currently supported. We are very happy with the news and can't wait to see that the two companies work together can make Elder Scrolls Online even better for everyone. Now it's seriously going, so I need to lube up. Now, recently, of course, Microsoft purchased Obsidian, which did the Outer Worlds. And Obsidian, of course, were the team behind Fallout New Vegas, which many people, including myself, say is the best of the Fallout games. The game that wasn't actually made. That's not me trying to throw shade at Bethesda. I just preferred the way in which Obsidian made it. The Outer Worlds came out to great success. And even though Microsoft purchased Obsidian, they still supported the other platforms. I see that to be the case going forward with titles like The Elder Scrolls Online. It wouldn't make sense not to. However, with that said, and particularly with Sony announcing, of course, that Final Fantasy 16, which was recently announced, is going to be a console exclusive, timed. So it will eventually come out on the Xbox Series X. But again, like the Final Fantasy 7 remake, it's going to be coming out for the PlayStation first, and that is where a massive bulk of the sales will actually be done. Will Microsoft try any sort of retaliatory attack? So not only will these games be available day one for free if you're subscribed to the pass, but they might stick, let's just say with Starfall, they might stick the exclusivity title on it. Maybe. We don't know how they're going to try and play this one out. We don't know how they're going to, what their mindset is going forward. All we know is that they have picked up some monster titles: Dishonored, Wolfenstein, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Doom, Starfield, The Evil Within, Prey. And for all the recent troubles that Bethesda have had, you can't deny that this is a huge, with Fallout, Elder Scrolls, you can't deny, and Starfield, that these are huge titles, huge franchises. id Software with Doom, and other studios, of course, being taken in this banner as well. So, smart move by Microsoft, absolutely. Absolutely a smart move by them. Going forward, they need to make some aggressive steps. Even though neither of the major consoles coming out in November are showering themselves with particular glory in terms of why people should pick them up. The fact of the matter is, there are games, and there are going to be games that are going to come out in the years afterwards, which are going to be exclusive to these consoles, and they're not going to go onto the PlayStation 4s, and they're not going to go onto the Xbox One, and therefore the new generation of consoles will have to hold themselves up. And titles like The Elder Scrolls 6, titles like Starfield, titles even like a sequel to Prey, Wolfenstein 3. If you can control where they get distributed, then you can hopefully, to Microsoft anyway, bring a proportion of that marketplace to you and away from your rivals. But we'll just have to wait and see. So huge news, huge move by Microsoft, and it really does show that they're meaning business. And they need to, because both Sony and Microsoft in this upcoming console war are kind of fighting with marigolds on. And we've yet to see some massive hits so far. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.